Let's go, let's go, let's go. You are officially in the Michigan Man Cave. Welcome to the Michigan Cave, your place for any and all things. You know it, Michigan football. We got the Wildcats on the horizon. This better be a slacking, drubbing, whatever word you want to call it. But I just don't want us to be looking ahead, even though we should be looking ahead because it should be a smackdown.
Right.
Big facts.
I just want to get it over quick, man. I know they did beat Rutgers last week, and I don't know if they can ride too high after beating Rutgers, but hey, let's just call it what it is.
Too much. That's not saying too much.
Rutgers banged with us, unfortunately.
Right.
So we've been known to get into games with teams that we ain't no business being in games with.
Right.
Not a good trait that we like to boast about.
So, what y'all done seen in Rutgers? B, what you done seen in Northwestern?
See, they don't even matter. They matter that much. Like
Disregard them.
What you done seen in Northwestern, man? Anything to keep an eye on? I mean, I saw a little bit of their game last week. They got man. First, let's shout out TJ's son, little A Train. Anthony Tyus Jr.
Go to Northwestern.
Yeah, he gets ticked too. He plays. He a true freshman. He play tailback.
Tailback?
Yeah, he a true freshman. He started the first game of the year versus Michigan State. I think the starter I think was hurt, so he's the backup though. So they got a few running backs. He plays. So.
But he a truey too. So
he gonna yeah.
And he's smart. He's smart. He's going to Northwestern.
Yeah, he want to be a doctor. He's smart. But he gonna be the man in the future for sure. He's definitely gonna be that guy. So shout out to him, but sorry, buddy, not this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, B, what you done seen, man? Anything?
To tell you the truth, Train, they seem like a squad in flux. On the offensive side of the ball, they done play 4 QBs. One of them strictly a running quarterback, but the other 2. I don't think they found their guy on offense. 15 people, talking about rushing, 15 people have done touched the rock this season, running the football. So, again, their offense, I feel like, really doesn't have an identity, and you kind of can see that with their record. They probably are kind of starting to get things put together just because they beat Rutgers, but they still only scored 21 points. And versus us, that ain't going to get it. Not the way our offense puts up points. So, they just don't really have an identity. On defense, they got 2 dudes that stuck out to me. Their sophomore safety, his name is Brandon Joseph, number 16, and then their linebacker, Chris Bergen, number 28. But as you can tell by those numbers, they're probably just really, really smart players, but hustle guys, you know. But not the game breakers, not the 52s, and not the number 2s that you usually see at those positions. But yeah, again, don't take them lightly. They will give you effort. So again, with that, effort goes a long way sometimes, but not really nothing we should be too worried about on either side of the football. Not if we handle business.
So you're not respecting nobody wearing 16 at safety?
Oh no, sir. Right. Let's pick on him immediately. Let's pick on him immediately.
I remember. I remember when State played them. They were talking about him a little bit. He was a guy.
He's straight. I mean, I haven't seen none of their film. Just looking at the stats, his jump off the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got fumble recoveries, he's got INTs. You can tell he's probably a real heady player, just by looking at his numbers. But yeah, with our weapons, they shouldn't be a threat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. They on Community is after them. I'm on Bleacher Report. Northwestern doesn't have the players to win. Really short at QB. Me watching another sloppy, slow start by Northwestern. And they got Frankenstein, or the Butler from the Addams family, the big tall routes dude, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they played a couple teams well, but all in all, they're 3-3, and they haven't had consecutive wins. So I feel like we should handle business. If we come out like we Like we're that team that cares about winning. You know what I'm saying? Like Aiden Hutchinson was talking about on the last podcast. If we're the team that handles business, we should come out and handle business and thump them. Who was it? I mean,
Nebraska. Killed them by 50, right?
Yeah, Nebraska, yeah. So they played Michigan State well, but you see the better team won. So I'm the look ahead guy. I'm the antagonist to Bowie's research on Northwestern. I say we looking ahead, but like I said, if we are looking ahead, we do have to handle business on said week. So
I think I saw, is his name Hull, the running back?
Yeah.
I don't know. He looked decent when he get a little space. He's kind of like, I mean, he ain't fast, but he's more like a hard runner, but he got a little speed too, from what I saw. At least a couple games I peeked at. Like I said, I only peek at him because little TJ is out there. So
Anthony.
yeah, exactly. So
he's got the second. Anthony's got the second most touches.
Yeah.
I mean, so he getting tit.
Yeah, exactly. Trey. They call him Trey. But yeah. So I don't know, man. If your game is running on us, if that's your strategy, like if you were a heavy pass team, I would feel like I would be a little more nervous.
It ain't gonna work.
Am I back? Am I good?
Yeah.
Or we gonna have to roll because I don't know. So
ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. You're running on us. Ain't no way.
Yeah, dog. So yeah, a team that runs on us though, I'm not really. I'm more concerned if a team just aired it out. You know what I'm saying? Like them, the teams that.
Lombardi approach.
Huh?
The Lombardi approach.
Yeah, exactly. Just, or if that's just your style. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're a 5-wide spread team passing.
Yeah.
Then it looks like the guy they try to air it out with, Hunter Johnson. He got 4 touchdowns, 4 picks, and he's been sacked 7 times. So he just
don't have the players.
He just kind of all over the place. But then I guess this is Ryan Hinsky. He's the one that throws it more. He's got 3 TDs, no INTs, but it looks like he probably just don't take no chances.
Oh, this just in, we added a rivalry trophy to this game for some reason.
I heard about that.
It must be an intellectual thing. Go to smart ass schools.
I don't know. Schembechler Hall following Michigan's 6-0 start at the scene at practice over the weekend. I guess they were just happy to. I don't know.
What's the trophy?
I'm looking at the article right here. It hasn't even said it goes in. I'll find it and then I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I heard them talking about that. I saw a couple interviews from like pressers this week. You know, they interview a couple players each week and stuff.
Yeah.
And they was asking them like about, oh, this is a trophy game now, and they was like, and I was like, what trophy is this? But yeah. So anyway.
And this is like the inaugural game for it.
Oh, here it is. So Michigan and Northwestern will compete for a new piece of hardware Saturday after the schools created the George Jewett Trophy in honor of George Jewett II, the first black man to play football at each school. Pretty dope.
Respect.
You know, we broke it here first on the Michigan Man Cave podcast.
Yeah. That should be extra motivation for us to just come out and knock these cats out the box. Take on the hardware.
Right. Oh, okay.
So he completed his medical degree at Northwestern, but he played fullbacker and kicker in 1890 at he was raised in Ann Arbor, so he was a Michigan man for sure.
That's pretty dope, dog. That's pretty dope.
First black person in FBS history with a rivalry trophy named after him.
Oh,
that may be the first black trophy in FBS history. I don't know too many other black trophies. All the other ones is white.
Facts. Oh, hey, King, real quick before we bring some guests on, man, we got anything going on with recruiting? I saw a couple people I saw a couple like a couple got signed. It was like some DB, I think, out of Florida, right? That's your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Dropped
Damani
that on
Dent,
Twitter earlier this week.
Damani Dent out of Florida, Jacksonville. Also, interesting candidate. He's out of Congo, but he's from France, and we linked up with him when we were over there on that trip. He's in JUCO right now in Kansas, but you know how they say JUCO players, they don't do academics well, but he's one of those players that does do those. So that's why he is a Michigan. He had a Michigan offer, and now he's setting up the official visit to come see us. So, but we only took 2 JUCO players in the last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's very rare that we do it. So when we do it, you know what I'm saying? I just want to look out for him. Damn, what was his name? My bad. I forgot. I'll get that later. But his commits that we got that moved up the rankings, some were Cavante Henry, 4-star DN out of California. Another 4-star DN out of California moved up the rankings. 129 spots, Mason Graham. And I mean, the dudes we're looking for and looking at right now, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let me see some names. Commits. Right now, the top guy we got, Will Johnson. He's out of Grosse Pointe. I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah,
y'all know
he's
him.
a 5-star.
Yeah. And
What
then,
position he play?
oh, my bad.
Corner.
Corner.
Yeah, my bad. Corner.
Because I think I heard. I believe I
I
heard that name.
definitely know him.
I think that was you said he was 5-star. He was a big name recruit.
Yeah.
They're trying to get another 5-star corner to come with them, and it was like them 2 come in.
Yep, I seen that article.
You see that?
Because he was kind of recruiting the other guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember
Damani something. Damani Jackson.
Damani Jackson.
2 lockdowns on the outside. Ugh,
He committed to South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? But you know, nothing's in gold stamped forever, you know what I'm saying, until they sign. So
hey, you can make more money in Ann Arbor, dog. Keep that in mind.
Why would he commit there?
They probably offered him a house.
He's from there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, never mind.
From there, he's from Cali.
Oh, wait. You saying USC as in Southern Cal, or you said South Carolina?
No. Southern California, USC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said South Carolina too.
If I did, my bad. My bad. USC, USC.
Yeah, I can see that. All right.
Yeah, you was like South Carolina. I'm like, what I mean, when you said it, why would you commit them? Like, well, I mean,
yeah.
Palm
but
trees
you
and
South Carolina. I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah. No, so the crazy thing about recruiting, man, is like the rich get richer because it's like if you get the best players and then you win and then everybody wants to come more, and then it's just like so it's like if you get crappy recruits, you keep losing and then you can't get better, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that whole game. The whole game within a game, that's a whole, you know what I'm saying? It's just
unless you're Deion Sanders. He coming up.
well, that's pedigree.
Right. Something different.
Yeah, that's straight pedigree with that. So, and he's doing stuff that ain't been done at HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You had an HBCU, but you, like, he was even talking about getting the players their names on their jerseys. Like, that was a big deal. It's like, yo, we trying to make sure they know that this is a program. Wow.
On the back of their jerseys. He was like, parents want to come to the stands, they want to see their kid, their name on the back of the jersey. I mean, he's just doing it different in the HBCU. I like what he's doing down there.
Yeah, me too. All right, y'all. I'm checking to see if our guest is close to hopping on here. So yeah, man, real quick, what we're gonna do is
So y'all saw the video I sent, man, to talking
What video you talking about?
About Colin Cowherd saying that Michigan State was gonna beat us.
Mel Tucker gonna be too focused on that LSU job.
hey,
He's
Marty, y'all.
I mean, I just been listening to the radio. You said what?
That can throw Sparty off right there.
Because they just been saying it on the radio down here in Atlanta. He's the top candidate. You know what I'm saying? They going after him. Every other person has done said something like, "Nah, I'm good here." What was it? I think it was a guy from Ole Miss or no, Texas A&M. He was like, "No, I'm good at A&M. I ain't going back."
Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah, Jimbo Fisher. He's like, "I ain't going back. I'm straight." But you ain't heard nothing out of Sparty camp. That's that. I mean, no matter how you slice it, that's a step up going to LSU.
Hey, but Saban went there too, straight out of Michigan State. That's got
history always has a way of repeating itself.
Hey,
got three undertones to it.
that worked. So
Coming up on Devil's Night when we play him.
yeah, they say he's really like an SEC guy. So
Creepy crawlers.
probably
Keep it. That's a big sell, man. That's a huge sell.
And that ain't like no little program in there.
No, you instantly on the map. You go there.
Right.
I did with Bama.
And what's old scraggly voice? He would still be there if he would have act right.
Odron.
Yeah, he just wasn't acting right.
Yeah, y'all hear what they said about him?
Nah.
He was going out to the bars and macking chicks.
That too, but they say he had some of his. Cause I guess right after he won the chip, he got divorced, and then they said his new little chicks. He had them on campus at practice. They was bringing their kids, and they was doing drills with the team.
You can't do that, dog.
I guess he said, "I got a chip." All right, y'all, check it out,
son.
We got our first guest coming in.
Hey.
Bring him in once. I'm gonna introduce him once I bring him in. Hey, there he is.
Oh, look at that setup. I like it.
Yeah,
What's going on, baby?
I was actually looking for a virtual one because I seen the little video. Y'all come in strong, but I was like, I got my natural setup. So
Yeah, I
like it, man.
I'll just leave it like
You're
that.
in the you got your own Michigan man cave over
Right.
there.
Welcome to the
Right.
cave,
Yeah.
baby. Welcome to the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Welcome in, brother. You are officially in the Michigan man cave. Welcome to the man cave.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Hey, man. So we invited you on because we only getting true blue Michigan fans on.
Okay.
You can see the background. You can see his credentials in the background.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Proud to be on. Yeah, I was when you reached out, Aaron, I was like, oh yeah, that's what's up. I'll get on this for sure. I can talk Michigan all day.
All right, exactly. So you came to mind, and basically we claim ourselves as a podcast by some fans for the fans. So we ain't trying to get all this person on, that person on. We want real Michigan fans.
all right. That's what's up.
So just know you getting thrown in the pressure cooker though.
That's fine.
So we're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna go around table. We all got some questions.
All right.
And just give us here's the only rule: no riding the fence, dog.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
First question. You can answer. You can just answer first. Just answer one way or the other, and then you can elaborate. The first question.
Right.
First question is from me. Moving forward, next game, the rest of the season, whatever. K. McNamara, JJ McCarthy.
The McNamara.
McNamara. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate the straight answer. You can give a little more though. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I just I mean, being 6-0 and I mean they're skill wise, JJ might have them. I think that's pretty obvious. I think, we've seen enough or we know what JJ can do, but I don't see the team really struggling at all. I think they've only had one, I guess, bad offensive half. Other than that, they've been good. And the way the team's running the ball, I don't really think to change it up. And yeah, I just think what they doing, man, they good. I don't
rock the boat.
All right.
Yeah, I don't get now. You know, if it was a question where does he deserve to get a shot, I'd say yeah. I mean, but really, he doesn't need to get a shot right now. They're fine. I mean, I get it. I just feel like there's controversy just to be controversy. You know, years past, you know, obviously there's been a lot with the quarterback, but it's working. And this is what I mean, Harbaugh, this is if you look at the history, this is when he's done well, when he's had quarterbacks like this, I guess. So
True.
yeah, I think Cade, yeah, Cade's fine with me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Keen.
All right. Do we beat Ohio State this year? Why or why not?
Yes. And I think they do because I don't know. This team is something, man. I just feel a little different. I think, you know, it's funny. I was actually kind of a little side note. We had a basketball little showcase thing this weekend, and Jody Clemens was there, and he was trying to give me a bunch of shit saying, you know, Michigan struggles because they don't have any they don't have that like separation or playmakers or speed. And I think this year that is different. You know, I think Blake he's definitely that player. Ronnie Bell, obviously, unfortunately, you know, he's hurt. But I think Wilson also is that type of player. And I'm drawing a blank. Henning. What's the
Henning.
Yeah. AJ Henning, I think, and then I think the DBs have gotten better. I think Dax Hill can play anywhere in the country. So I think that's the difference. And let's just be real, Harbaugh. I mean, he can't. Come on, man. The way the season's going, even if you know they go into the game, what would it be? 9-2, or what would it? Yeah, that'd be 11th game, 12th game. Yeah, even if they're 9-2, he's got to win that game. So I think this is the year.
Hey, I'm riding.
And Michigan can run. Michigan can run the. You know, he can run the ball. Never can run the ball.
Right.
Like they legitimately can run the ball. Like legitimately can run the ball, and when that has not happened, I don't know the last time it's happened.
In a while, probably since Shoelace, I would say was most recent that we were able to run the ball consistently.
That's bad.
Bowie.
Right.
All right, man. I'm gonna get more specific, and you kind of touched on it when you start mentioning Dax Hill. All right, we're going into our elite part of the schedule. So, does our secondary does it hold or fold going against more elite competition going forward?
I think, unfortunately, they will fold. But I don't think that's gonna. It might sound weird, but I don't think it's gonna have as much of an impact as you know it might in like prior years. Dax Hill is unbelievable, but I wonder a little bit about the corners. But with someone like Hutchinson, I mean, he's getting to the quarterback, but
him getting after the quarterback, you think going to alleviate some of the
that can help. But if it's a man-to-man toss-up, you know, ball, I'm a little nervous. But that D coordinator, man, he's something different. So
right, I feel like his schemes will have them in positions because up to this point, you haven't heard from him, but from DBs, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? When you don't hear from them, it's usually good. So
that's a great point. Right. Yeah.
All right. Next question. Back to me. We got you for about 5 more, and we're gonna bring our next guest.
All right, that's fine.
All right. So, Harbaugh. I know he's having a good year this year, but where are you at with Harbaugh? You want him or a new coach? Harbaugh in on Harbaugh, out on Harbaugh.
See this guy right here?
Oh,
if he don't my mom actually threw this in my stocking a couple years ago. I don't know where she got it at, but it is definitely him. This year bus or this thing's getting broken in half. I mean, he's got it. Come on. How many chances you know, you all know Abo. I don't know if you reach out, but do not get him out here because that dude is he thinks Harbaugh is just the best thing ever and can't do no wrong. Come on, man.
Really?
Without beating the whole team, right? You can't get that.
He has to do that, right?
But like
where he works at. I mean, like,
I mean he don't. He just there. He got connections.
oh,
He used to
okay.
do a little.
He was
He
like,
did. He did used to do a little like security work for him. So he was kind of like working. But more. I mean, maybe he's afraid he might lose his connections. But I mean, he can tell us.
Right.
But I just this is the year. The rankings, everything. Ohio State. When has Ohio State's defense been like this? Come on, man. They ain't played nobody either. Like everybody, they're putting up all these points, but they ain't played nobody. So
they got chips in the armor. They got chinks in the armor.
Right. But yeah, so this year Buster, he's done. He's out. I can't.
So let's say, so even if we go all the way up to that game undefeated and we lose to them, you're done with them?
Yeah, man.
The tough ones.
Yeah, because if they're undefeated and
I agree,
dude. You gotta.
That's the game you need this year. That's the game you need.
Hard hitting facts.
Yeah, so they're gonna be what number? They'd probably be what number 3. I mean,
if they go into that game undefeated. Yeah,
Cincinnati ain't losing. Cincinnati ain't losing. Cincinnati's not losing. Georgia's not losing. So yeah, they'd be number 3. And then they win that, they're more than likely going to jump Cincinnati.
Got to jump Cincy.
And you get the 2 seed. I mean, yeah, that's a great question, but no, you got to win that game at home.
Hey,
the stars aligned for you, Jim. If that's the situation, you're
gonna be like Jim Tressel. If you lose to them.
That's a great compare. Yeah, but no, if they're undefeated, man, and this team got, I don't know, man.
You got a feeling.
Different.
I feel
it's
it
something
too.
different. It's something different.
We ain't turning the ball over. We ain't getting penalized a lot. We're playing good football. You know what I'm saying?
The penalties, yeah, it's rare. I mean,
keeping the quarterback upright, no sacks, clean football.
Yeah.
Still got enough time. All right. Follow-up question to Mike.
I like his answers, man. We're gonna stick with him for a minute. He coming with the realness.
Got you. So follow-up question. We beat Ohio State. Bang. Big Ten championship. Do we win that? Yes or no, and why?
Wait, you said if we beat Ohio State, and then
you already said we're gonna beat Ohio State.
So yeah.
Okay, so we're moving past that. Big Ten championship. Do we win the Big Ten championship?
Yeah. I don't. The West this year. I mean, I know that's a saying every year, but they ain't got. I mean, come on, Iowa. That was just crazy. They definitely win the Big Ten.
Hurdles in the East, I feel like.
And in Indianapolis, man, ain't never been. There'll be so much amazing blue in there. That would be crazy.
You just to follow up, you don't feel like that would be like a trip, maybe a trap game because it's so like, you know what I mean? Because we're coming off a high.
We finally made it.
We finally. When's the last time we lost? One beat them? Was it 2000?
But I think I mean, I can be the devil's advocate. They could still win the Big Ten and not beat Ohio State.
True that.
Whole lot gonna have to happen.
Ohio State gonna lose somebody.
I mean, Ohio State will have to lose again?
Somebody we beat, maybe.
I mean, Penn State. They got what? Penn State, Michigan State,
Indiana tomorrow night at Indiana.
Yeah, they gonna get.
I'm looking towards the future. So yeah, you're right. It's a lot.
No, I don't think it's a trap game though, because I just feel like again. I mean, he can't.
You can't get trapped in the Big Ten championship.
No.
Big Ten championship, you got to stay high for that. If you get low for the Big Ten championship,
and again, I want to go back to running the ball. They can run the ball. So like in the dome, they can just do whatever. They can run the football. They can play the slow down game. And in the Big Ten West, that's what you're gonna play. Now, if we start getting in a shootout, that's where I think you gotta. That might be maybe where JJ comes in the picture.
You're segueing into my questions perfectly. I like it.
Go ahead, B. We got time. One more.
So I was just segueing into that play calling, the running the ball. Do you fully trust Harbaugh and Gaddis's play calling going into the elite games? We've been talking about it a lot. I don't fully think Harbaugh is calling the play. I don't fully think Gaddis is calling plays. So I said Harbaugh and Gaddis.
Yeah, I don't trust that. That's something that's still very iffy. The flea flicker, that was awesome. I mean, that was set up perfectly. I was like, oh man, they ain't. But
for us,
they gonna let
trick play for us.
Yeah, Right. That's
a huge trick play. Like,
right. But if
mixing
it comes
it up.
down to I think you're right. If it comes down to it though, the play calling, I'm not sold 100% because I don't know who is calling the plays.
That's exactly what we've been saying for the past 6 weeks, man.
I mean,
I don't think it's Gaddis 100% because you see too much hardball staple on it.
right.
So
Bro, let's just do a simple process of elimination. We didn't have how many offensive coordinators? And how many times have we had like a great offense that we could rely on to get us somewhere? Then it's a constant that keeps happening. Offensive coordinators leaving because Jeff Fish, man, I heard he was one of the look, man, we should have kept him. Because when Rudolph was there, he was throwing. I mean, we had a nice offense his first year.
Yeah, you're right.
But
all right, man, Travis, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Y'all take care and go blue.
Hey,
go blue.
Yes, sir.
Got another guest coming in, y'all.
Yeah, we like that front over there. We like that.
Mr. Max.
Got another guest in the burner.
Hey.
We got another guest in the hot seat.
Hey, Max, what up?
What it do, fellas? What it do?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You are officially in the Michigan Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave.
Welcome to the cave.
Man, appreciate it. Fellas, what's good?
Same thing, just
I like
a different
that, I like that hoodie season.
Oh man, it got brisk up here today, man. You know, my son had a football game. I was out there, it was raining, and I had to bring the hoodie out.
Hey,
Hoodie.
so check it out, man. You still there? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, man. When I go blank like that, that's somebody chiming in, trying to call me, bro.
Oh, okay, I got you. So basically, we got all diehard Michigan fans on. We're a podcast by the fans, us for the fans. So we getting everybody's take on this season. And you ready to jump in the burner, man? Because we got some questions for you.
Man, heat it up.
One rule.
Set it ablaze.
One rule. There's no riding the fence. We need some straight answers.
Oh, no, you know.
No, you're going to keep it real.
Straight.
All right. First question. For Cade or JJ? Right now. Not future. Right now. Saturday starting.
Right now, I'm going with Cade. He got to break it for me to fix some shit.
We getting a consensus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Team K right now.
Nice.
You think that's enough when we potentially might get in the shootout?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm telling you right now, you definitely gonna need the kid that last game of the season, but you want to be able to get there. And I don't know if the kid gonna get you there without fucking it up. Oops, excuse my bad. I don't know. We can cut it.
Hey, bro, you on here, dog.
Keeping it real in the man cave. You in the cave.
It's our podcast, brother.
Independently sponsored.
All right. King.
I'm gonna stay with the hot question then. Ohio State, win, lose, why not?
I still got it as an L, man. I don't think the kid you need the kid to be successful there. Like what he bring and give you a chance with that arm talent, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough for us to keep pace, man, until they show me something different. Like you can score enough to beat Nebraska when you got to. But this might be a 40-50 ball you got to put up.
I like your answers. He getting straight to it.
Right. And these aren't necessarily popular opinions, so I like it because I most of the time don't have a popular opinion on these nine.
Hey, you know, I always die with man, if my sons was playing with Ohio State or something, which would never happen, I would want Michigan to beat them and my son to play well. I don't care nothing about nothing but them dudes winning. But if you ask my opinion, I got to shoot it to you straight.
I love it. I'm going to go more position-wise with my question. So, as of right now, you haven't heard much from our secondary, which usually is a good thing. So going forward into the more elite part of the schedule, you think our secondary is going to hold or will it fold?
Man, last year, y'all know I was very critical of these dudes, man. I wanted to run Dax Hill down to Central Michigan, man. I didn't want him nowhere on my field, dog. But that being said, man, what y'all been alluding to the last couple of weeks, when you not hearing Vincent Gray's name, that means some kid from Michigan State ain't cooking them for a 50-ball touchdown score.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? The only time I'm hearing Jamal's name is when somebody's making one heck of a catch, man. That dude's got the worst luck on the planet.
First in position luck, like he be there, but just not there.
Right. But with that secondary, man, I do think they can hold up. I think they'll be solid enough, but that last game of the season, man, they throwing 3 guys at you that's elite type levels that I don't know if I know one guy, Dax. I'm team Dax right now. I love that kid right now. Man, one running the central, but now he can stack.
Got to get him back home.
I'm worried about Michigan. I'm worried a little bit about them State boys too. They got two good wide receivers out there as well, but that'll be a tune-up game for that O game.
They do, but
y'all running back.
Michigan DBs, we like this. Go back to Jordan Lewis, that handsy stuff. But it seemed like it's back in that Jordan Lewis era where they just not calling it. Like, we know you're going to hold all game long. We're not going to throw 50 flags. Right. So I like to see us match up versus anybody. I'm not worried about them being the actual fault in the game nowhere.
Okay.
All right.
With that.
Next question.
On me?
No.
I mean, you don't even believe we're gonna beat Ohio State, so I ain't gonna ask the championship question.
Hey, you can though, because you know what?
Look,
I've been doing some calculations. Hey, if you play that game tight and that's your only loss, you got a shot. Because I know, guarantee Alabama gonna beat Georgia in the SEC title game. A 2-loss Alabama team's not going.
Right.
So you get down to picking between a Cincinnati team that's undefeated, an Oklahoma team that's played terrible, and a one-loss Michigan. And I hate to say it, even if it's a Michigan State right there, like, it's looking different. Like, I don't know if the Big Ten can't get 2 in that route, a close loss to Ohio State, or, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how it would shake out because Penn State already got a loss. They can't lose to each other. But Michigan or Michigan State lose close to Ohio State, they're going to still be in the discussion at the end of the year for that last spot.
Word.
Fair.
I was thinking Big Ten championship, but that take on that was.
Oh, my bad. I jumped the gun on that.
We shooting for the stars, man. We might hit the moon this season.
I can't even. That was perfect, man. I can't even like. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, that was typical logic. You win the Big Ten and everything take care of itself, but you don't have to win the Big Ten now. So I don't be caring about that.
Word.
You beat Ohio State, you can lose every Big Ten game to me right now. I just want one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's where we at.
Word.
Hey, all right, I got one for you. Harbaugh.
What about him?
I guess that's my answer. Move
Like,
on.
man,
Move
no,
on.
I don't care. You still ain't did enough to keep your job. He should have been released last year.
Who you got in mind? My bad.
I mean, right now, we got stuck with the 8-ball right now. Ain't nobody in mind because that dude down in Iowa State thought he was hot. Not.
Right.
The dude in Indiana thought he was hot. Not. Hell, shit. We might be calling Mel Tucker if he kick our ass again.
We only mention guys that be whooping our ass.
I want to win, Trey.
I want to win.
All right. Bowie, go ahead. You got another one?
Yep. I was gonna go to all right. Do you fully trust Harbaugh and Gaddis's play calling going into the elite part of the schedule and the big games? Do you trust their play calling?
Not in the least bit. And like, I mean, and you know what? I ain't gonna even hold you up. For the most part this year, the actual play calling ain't been shitty. You know, I mean, conceptual wise, it's still most of the same, but the actual calling of the games, it ain't been totally shitty. But you can't trust the guy that still doing the same stuff to me. Like I'm still not seeing speed and space a lot. I'm seeing it a little more.
Right.
We got hitting on a couple of jet sweeps. Welcome to the 21st century. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
shit be a trick
dog.
play.
Our flea flicker has been the biggest like surprise
Hey.
play that we done ran. So
Dog. When that is like, you don't have like that ain't even a trick play, bro. That should be a staple of what you're trying to do. You're trying to get people to guess differently, dog. They just line
that's been
up
the biggest wrinkle in our offensive play call.
right. It's just, and I think that's a hardball thing. It's like he's still stuck in that Bo Schembechler. We're gonna run our stuff, and you're
agree.
gonna stop. You're gonna have to stop us. No, that's not how football works today, but
It's like Novocaine, give it time, it always works.
yeah, nah, bro. You're gonna have to switch something up. But yeah, I don't trust the play calling to get it done. Now, if they surprise me,
Please surprise me. That's what I'll be saying. Yep.
They
Go
keep
ahead.
it all- They keeping
Prove
it
me
all.
wrong all day long.
Keeping it all in the tuck, man. I guess. All right, King, you got another one? If not, I got another one.
I mean, I was just gonna ask you, are you looking ahead to Michigan State right now?
yeah, man. I know we should. The team. I don't play for Michigan. I'm a fan. I definitely look ahead of all of them. Man, you guys lose to Northwestern, dog. It's something fundamentally wrong with what's going on, and he should have been fired last year. This is unexcusable type shit. So we shouldn't even talk. No, you better beat them by 20.
Period.
I don't even want. I want JJ warming up with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I love it.
That's what I've been saying. Yeah.
That's handling big.
Let's get warmed up. Let's start running some shit that make Michigan State think about what's going on next week.
Set up
Because you know
plays.
they got a whole week of just looking at, oh, how we gonna fuck with what y'all doing?
Right.
And
They
they
planning. They on bye week.
So that's 2 weeks
That's
to
how
be
you got to treat
preparing for.
Northwestern. Like it's a bye. Like we going out here and it's gonna be a glorified scrimmage. We gonna work some shit out on them.
Right.
We're going to pass them.
All right, so Sparty, that game, since we are looking ahead, I know we ain't gonna have you back that quick. Dub or L?
I got it as a straight dub, man. I mean, I like what I've seen from them, but excuse the hell out of me. I'm not Rutgers. I mean, we might have looked like that shit last year, but we're not them. Like, you gonna have to show me quick. I like Speedy Naylor. I like the other kid they got at receiver over there. The running back to me, I want to see what you really look like, dog, because you're not running against Poo-Put State, man. Like, I ain't seen him really kill a good team. Who they play where he struggled real bad against his
Nebraska,
first
I think.
possibly. Yep. It's like, okay, what you going to if you struggle against Nebraska's front with Ayton and them boys moving around, I'd like to see if he get 100, and if he don't get 100, I don't think they're gonna be competitive
Facts.
Give me Corum.
all day long.
Give me Corum.
And
all
twice
day.
on Sunday and Saturday.
Who you think?
And Haskins, low key. Like people
And
sleep
Haskins,
on
yep.
Haskins a lot. Give me
Give
both
me
of them
Haskins
guys
and
over
Corum.
there.
Lightning and
I'm
thunder.
sorry, no guy from Wake Forest comes to Michigan State and turns into Tony Dorsett. I'm just sorry, it doesn't happen. You're not playing nobody to me.
Nobody.
We got
This motherfucker's in the Heisman race. Like, this shit's about to go left quick as fuck on them. Because they about to drop. Like, I don't think they beat us. I don't think they beat Penn State. The doors is going to come off versus Ohio State. And shit, they play Purdue still. Like, them motherfuckers can drop 4 of these next 5 games and it be looking like, oh, shit, Mel, do we really want you? Come get him, please, LSU.
Right. He gonna be out the door. I'm headed to LSU.
Bro, get it.
Is Buddy coming back from Penn State?
The quarterback, Clifford, I don't know.
Because if coming
If
back,
not, that black quarterback, he didn't look too hot. He gave us the stereotypical title. Like, bro,
Light of
this
the
is
black
why they don't want to
quarterback.
give us jobs.
hey, first read ain't there, I'm out.
Hey, this is why Denard was a running back, man.
Right.
This is why Devin played wide receiver. This shit right here is stereotypical, but it be true in some cases. That kid had no clue in that game.
I'm making 0 reads. I'm out.
Yep. All right. What else y'all got for said? If not, we're gonna let him go. We're gonna bring our next guest in if y'all ain't got nothing else.
I'm good, man. Appreciate you for coming on. I always love your take.
For sure. Before I go, though, man, I gotta address something. B, I can never call you Bowie on the grounds that I'm a little damn brother. What the hell, man?
What
I'm not calling you Bowie ever, though. I'm not one of your little brothers there.
What?
I gotta stand up for the little brothers. That bothered the hell out of me.
He said we need to call both of y'all Bowie or something.
Right. Or like I'm gonna do Keen and B. No disrespect, it's all love, fellas.
Hey, that worked too. That
How
worked.
you lay it is how you say it.
Like, man, Charles can't just lay claim to C-Max. My initial too.
No, I mean, they always call me King. It was just
I
like
know, I was just
yeah,
man, I'm a little
That's how far it goes back. That's how far
right.
it goes
I'm
back,
just
baby.
teasing with y'all.
Appreciate you, though.
Hey, keep doing y'all thing, man. Love the show, fellas.
All right, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
Thanks
it,
for coming
brother,
to the
man.
cave, baby.
Go Blue.
Easy. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm trying to see where everybody head at. 'Cause, it's usually fans on different ends of the spectrum.
Right.
So,
Yep.
let's see. Hold on. He just left. Shoot.
That's what's great about fan interaction. Hit us up on Instagram at the Michigan Man Cave Podcast.
Right. Holla at us on Twitter too. At the Michigan Man Cave Podcast. I want to hear what y'all feel like, man. Because I mean, these are just our opinions. We ain't got no script where the sponsors is telling us what to say, who to say it about. We want the real, man, because real fans keep it real. And I like Said Max and Travis Neller for doing that. That just lets us know that what we're saying is more on point than this rhetoric that, oh, this is just, we're just go boo, good team, all that, man. Keep it real.
Hey, and potential sponsor, see how I segued into that ad. Peebles. We out here. Damn, my bad.
Where he go, man? Oh, here we go.
You got
One
to
person-
Punish me, Punisher.
One person was going to have some technical issues. Yeah, man. Okay, here he
But
is.
no, that take, I like how he segued into the talking about the championship. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm done.
Hey, you can tell he done thought about it and done some calculating. Like, that was a great take.
Yeah. I like that. See?
That's the Michigan fans, man. We be thinking. We be thinking of it. We got to think. Like you said about the JUCO player, King, you can't not hit the books coming to Michigan. And you ain't gonna bring our national average down, bringing them lackluster scores in here.
Hit them books, don't he?
Let's try this again.
Connecting the audio.
Come on, man.
What up, man?
Sideways, man. Turn it.
From the side.
Hey,
There you go.
There
you go.
Ooh.
Come on now.
Hey, got the pull on looking nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know, man cave, but I hung up a couple shirts in the background. You see that?
Hey, that's man cave enough.
Hey,
Hey.
man. Well, you are officially in the Michigan Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave.
What up? What up?
Welcome to the cave, baby.
Hey, real quick, we about to put you in the burner, man. We got some questions going around. Who want to start first? Well, y'all want me to go again first?
Yeah, start it off.
Keep it rolling.
All right. Right now, moving forward, rest of the year, starting Saturday. Cade, JJ.
Cade right now.
Okay.
3 for 3.
I mean, you really can't go against it right now. If you was gonna go with JJ, should have jumped from the start with that. If you ask me. Not saying that he still can't get plugged in, but you got to start Cade.
Wish y'all.
Like it. That's three.
I agree.
That's 3 for 3. Everybody was hey, people scared to mess this up right now.
No, like I said, like I haven't seen enough for him just to get straight up benched. Like, I haven't seen that. You know what I'm saying? He has some bad balls here and there, but he hasn't, cost us the game, So
Which for us is a
that's
win.
key.
As long as you ain't turning the ball over, you got your job.
Exactly. We have enough pieces in place to where maybe he can keep afloat, but at the same time, there is a very short leash.
Big
And that
facts.
leash is like, it could be snapped at any moment. It could be a one play snap of the leash. And hey, I'm calling for Jay.
Damn.
I'm the type, one bad play, you're out.
Hey, I done seen him scramble, juke, and then throw an 80-yard bomb. I want to see more of that.
Yeah. I feel like we have to be a little patient right now since, we're not in disarray like we were last year. Scramble, who's it going to be?
It's working.
He's solid. It's working. We're clicking. I say this is what I'm about to say next for a little piece later.
All right, King.
All right. So, first of all, thank you for being on, Nick. Been a long time. Good to see you.
Long time, brother.
Good to see you. Ohio State, win, lose, why or why not?
Ohio State?
Yeah.
Us against Ohio State?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah. We win because we're talented enough. We lose because we always lose. And, I feel we've been just as talented a few times, but we've lost. And, I sometimes feel like our losses aren't because we're just not a good enough football team, as opposed to sometimes, the X's and O's don't line up right, And when you got talent on talent, and X's and O's come in handy, especially on the defensive end. Our secondary and our linebackers out of place all the damn time against Ohio State.
Hey, bro, there's no riding the fence around here, dude. You bet your bank account right now. Who you betting on?
Are we going to win or lose versus Ohio State this year?
We're going to win this year.
All right.
It's 2 for 3.
2 for 3.
Your boy said Max was on before this, Nick. He said, I don't see it still.
Brakes blowing off again.
Well, I don't be mad at that because I can see us losing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's like you say don't be on the fence, but damn, we've been on the fence every year.
Right.
That's real.
All right.
But, I say this is the year, though, so I'm going to go with Michigan this year for sure.
All right.
Boy.
All right, I got more of a positional question since, what I'm saying, I stick to the outside with the wideouts and DBs. You haven't heard a lot from them so far, but what do you feel like with the secondary going into the elite part of the schedule? Will they hold or will they fold?
I think we'll hold this year.
Okay.
For the simple fact is, I think our D line is good enough. We like you guys been mentioning all year, even last year. We're in position. We just happen to get miraculous catches made on us. Like, they snagging. I was like, we're right there. So how do you miss that? I don't know. So as long as they don't get behind us, we're good. I feel our defensive line, can hurry some passes and all that. So I like our D backs this year and our secondary, and I even like our linebackers and coverage too. So,
word.
All right. Give me a score prediction versus Michigan State.
28-14, go blue.
Nice.
King.
I rock with that.
So, Sid made a great point on the last call. Actually, I was segueing into, do you think we win the Big Ten championship? But do you see us making the playoff if we lose to Ohio State?
No, not if Ohio State's only got one loss and they beat us. Obviously, if everybody's got one loss in the Big Ten, they definitely go.
So you see Ohio State beating Penn State and Michigan and winning out the rest of their schedule?
I see Ohio State only losing to us from here on out.
Especially
a Penn State quarterback situation, who knows?
Right.
I can see Michigan State being Penn State if they don't have no QB.
Me too.
That it be hurt.
Boy.
All right, man. My last question. Do you fully trust Harbaugh and Gaddis's play calling going into the elite part of the schedule?
No.
3 to 3.
Damn. Nobody said yes to that.
We gonna win games.
I'm I'm hoping that we ain't pulling nothing out, but I say that every year and we have still nothing to pull out. It's like, we copied Michigan State, ran a flea flicker, and we got it. But still yet to see a fake wide receiver reverse.
Wait,
We do 4 of them a game and none of them are fakes. It's just like, okay, we expect our alignments to be blocked and signed and hit the hole and go. But you just got to add a little more pizzazz to me, So like I said, this is the year. Hopefully they, got some stuff in the bag that we ain't seen yet and they holding off for, but I just don't see it.
Right.
All right. One question left. And then we got to bring in our next guest. So this just a quick answer. Harbaugh, or let's move on to a new coach. That's for the next 5 years. Right now, you have to make a decision.
Harbaugh.
All right.
Okay. I can respect it.
Appreciate you, brother. We got to run, dog.
What was that on Harbaugh? 3 for 3 or?
No, said was done.
Said want him gone.
Said was done with him.
Want him gone.
Said was done with him.
Let me explain my reason real quick. I know you got to go, but who we gonna get? The only
That's
person
exactly what everybody.
be,
That's a consensus.
Urban Meyer. Come on, let's go.
All right.
All right, fellas.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for coming on, Nick.
Cool. I'm always open, so let me know.
For
All
sure.
right, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. There he is.
Brother. There you go.
Yes, sir. The one of the biggest Michigan fans I know.
Always talking blue.
Look. Yeah, man. Okay, there you go. Can you hear us, Mike? We can't hear you.
You got to unmute
Says
yourself.
audio connected. Oh, there you go. There you go.
You good now?
What up?
What up?
What up?
Hey, man. Appreciate you coming on, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had to bribe you to get on here just about, but,
No, man. It'd be soccer and baseball and shit, man. So my evenings be just
Hey,
booked.
we ain't gonna take too much of your time, dog. I promise. About 5-10 minutes. So
Sure.
hey, man, we pride ourselves on being a podcast for the fans, by the fans, us the fans. But you got more intel than us on a lot of stuff. You went there, definitely spent time around the program. So
Alumni.
so check it out. Only one rule, dog. On our questions, no riding the fence. We need some straight answers, dog.
For sure. I'll give you that.
All right. So check it out. First question. Right now, starting Saturday, moving forward to the rest of the season, Cade or JJ? If it was up to you, who would be starting?
I gotta go with Cade just because he hasn't lost. Damn, man. If I can't ride the fence, I mean, I would rather see JJ. I would rather it be JJ, but I mean, Cade, what has Cade done to lose the job? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like a baby Tom Brady and Drew Henson situation. Like, it's similar, like, obviously my man's not Tom Brady, but shit, Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady at that time. So, and I'm not saying he's going to materialize into that, but I don't think you can sit Cade at this point. Now, when we get in the state game, he throw more than one pick, something like that, yank his ass out of there.
Everybody's giving him the shortest of leashes.
That's what Pun just said.
You're done at that point. You know what I'm saying? But Cade's done solid. I'll give him solid. I give him a strong C+.
Yeah. Passing. That's passing.
Team.
What up, Mike? Appreciate you being on with us, man. So I've been asking everybody, do we beat Ohio State this year? And why do we beat them, or why do we not beat
them? No.
No. Oh. That's drawn. That's 2 for 2 on that one. Go ahead. My bad.
Yep.
Bro, no. We can't beat. Well, I'm not saying we can't. And I'm not saying maybe we should. Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't. Like, we maybe should beat them. But, man, I have no faith in Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? I have none.
Damn.
So I have no faith in the man. Like after letting them put up over 100 points on you in a 2-year span,
Ugh.
I'm just done with him, man. Like I was done with him after the state loss last year. I stuck up for him. I gave him time. I'm, being a Michigan man, I was like, we can't fire him. He a Michigan man. So, you got to give him a longer leash. But then when he lost the state, and then to just, and that was a shitty state squad right there, man.
Terrible.
So like, no,
I didn't call that win out.
he's not gonna beat them. And then the thing is, I did like the play calling last game a little bit. He finally looked like, he wasn't running it on first down every single damn time, inside zone. He did run maybe 2 outside zones. So it was all right, but just like, as soon as the heat comes on, Harbaugh's going to run that bitch up the middle. And he's going to run it up the middle. He's going to run up the middle again. And that's what he's going to do. And he's going to lose. So, no, I don't see it happening. Harbaugh is, until he proves otherwise, to me, he's just a dead man walking. As far as, like, I think maybe if he incorporates some of the younger dudes in there, too, like, we got some athletes that's not even seeing the field, that it's like when we play these other teams, I don't know what you're doing. I don't want to divulge too much, you know what I'm saying? But like some of the shit is like he need to come on with it, bro. Let's just say that. Right. He need to come on with it. Like you need to learn how to spread it around a little better. Nobody's saying seniority don't rules, but like shit, Donovan, JJ Moore, Drill, like it don't make any sense to not be able to get these guys some more reps and at least just give the opposition something to see on film to worry about.
Hey,
that's
right.
Set up plays and stuff like that.
Boy,
I'll segue that into my question, because obviously you don't trust Harbaugh's play calling. Do you think going into the more elite part of the schedule, he'll give more of the play calling duties to Gaddis? And if he gives them to Gaddis, do you trust his ability to call the game?
Hell no. Gaddis,
man,
Gaddis, dude. Last year, I started to really see Gaddis is that dude. Like, if Gaddis only has 4 pages in his green playbook, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the little green playbook from Waterboy.
Yep.
Gaddis' playbook only goes so far. He runs out of plays. About halftime, he done ran out of plays.
That's why he always be sitting there like...
Bro, he's stressed. I'm like, you that stressed to call fucking 30 dimes in a row? You're so stressed about it. And this man is like these. Like
we all know what you call it.
Dead ass called 4 inside zones in a row and be stressed about that. Hell no, I don't have any faith in Gaddis either. No.
That's bad for business if nobody can call plays.
All right.
I mean, the good thing is like, this year on the bright side, like maybe, and I have a hard time believing this is even possible at Michigan anymore. Damn near college football, period. But like maybe he can really just run it up the gut a million times and it's gonna work. Like maybe we can just overpower motherfuckers this year. We've kind of done it. And if you can mix it in with Blake a little bit and do a little something, some outside zones, couple little screens, stuff like that. Some little ISO, some shit like that, traps.
In theory, it will open up the play action.
We don't run screens though, do we? We don't run no screens. Oh yeah, right. Okay, maybe my bad.
Maybe like if we could just run it up the gut a million times, then Harbaugh will win. If you can't run it, then he's got to actually call plays. Him and Gaddis, we hit. We
0-4 on that question tonight, fellas. That ain't good.
No,
damn. 0-4.
All right, yeah. So obviously we're talking about one rival. Let's talk about your other favorite rival, Mike, Sparty. We going to town next week, man. And somehow over the past few years, how it always shake out. It's always a shaky game, man. So give me your score prediction versus Sparty.
Man, it's really no telling, bro. It's really no telling. But since I can't ride the fence, I would just say, I would say we probably will be all right in that game. if we could just protect the fucking corners, like number 4. I like that my man is mixing it up. McDonald, you're gonna need it, man, because number 4 is trash. And they figured that out. Like,
Or who is
Talking
that?
about Vincent Gray?
Vincent Gray. My young dog be breaking him off in practice and stuff so bad. Like, he should be embarrassed. He's trash. So
That's inside knowledge right there. Insider knowledge right there, people.
he bad. He bad.
Hold on, who breaking them off at practice?
The L Town boy, Andrew.
Old-time kid. I don't understand why he ain't getting more tick, man.
Man, don't even get me started on
Go ahead, get started.
another combo. He need to just do that, man. Get him in there. Get him in there. He's that type of athlete that we need out there. Cornelius is straight. Johnson, he's solid, but as far as X receivers go or a big receiver go, like that ain't gonna cut it against these big boys, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like against State, if we could just protect the corners and protect them, we should be straight. And I think we're gonna be able to get to my man. We're gonna have to, because he looked like he got the juice. So we're gonna have to get to Thorne. State O-line look a little shaky. So if we can do that and just not let Vincent Gray get burned every single damn play, then I think we might be all right, man.
Hey, fellas, can I ask my next question? Because it goes right with this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but get your score. What's your score of the game?
Oh, yeah.
I would say 31-21. I think it's gonna be a little high scoring. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little high scoring because I think once we get rolling, I mean, we're gonna have to be able to score, I feel like, because we're not holding them to no 14, 10, 14, 17. I don't really see that happening.
They're gonna pull out some shit too. You know that. They coming with some reverse passes.
Yeah, they definitely are. But Harbaugh, what worries me is Harbaugh's gonna run that up the gut. So if you
can only go on what you've seen so far.
If we can run it, then we good. If we can't, then we hit.
One team trying to win, the other trying not to lose is what that says.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
you start touching on it, Mike. My next question was going to be to you. All right, we haven't heard from them. You know what I'm saying? So far, we've been playing our lesser part of the schedule, but going into where we playing more elite teams, do you trust the secondary going forward? Will they hold or will they fold?
I think they'll be straight for the most part because it looked like my man knows how to kind of hide our weaknesses a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you play zone, when they don't know you're in man 90% of the damn time, it becomes easier to hide, as y'all know. And then when you play man all the damn time, once you keep getting beat, then guess what? They know what you're coming out of. They know when you're not playing man now. And they probably know what zone you're running because you don't run but one. And they can't run shit because they don't do it in practice. And they don't know how to do it. So I feel like they're better at that this year. I feel like Dax is real nice. If we can get Dax in the right position, like he's been putting them, I don't trust him, but my man 22 is solid. He's straight. But it's just you got to hide Vincent Gray. As long as you can hide him, and at times Hawkins too. Hide his too at times, but we should be all right, man. Like I don't see nobody just airing it out like that, other than State maybe.
Hey, flashbacks from last year. You know what happened? They ain't even try to run no offense. Just threw that bitch deep.
Nope. I mean, historically, that's what you do to us. Is just either your quarterback runs all over the field, or our corners just on skates all game. Yep. So, credit to Tuck.
But hey, Brother Mike, we know you was on a tight window, man. We appreciate you coming on, dog. And
sure.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying? If you could squeeze us in again, you're welcome back anytime.
I got you, bro. I got you. Appreciate you, man. Y'all been at it a minute, man. Keep it up.
All right, bro.
Blue.
Thank you for coming through.
For sure. Go Blue.
It is, dog. Nobody trusts Harbaugh. Nobody trusts Gaddis.
And these are fans, people. These are fans.
We had what, two? Who hold on. How many people picked us versus Ohio State?
2 and 2.
2 for 2.
2.
Yep.
2 for 2.
Okay. Wow. Well, that was the most split one then, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Was it 1 for 3? Travis said win.
Nick and Neller said
Win.
Win. Okay. Yeah, Nick did say win. Okay.
Mike and said L. Right. Okay. Wow.
We're split.
We're
0 for 4 on the play calling. Well, 0 for 7 for the play calling. Because
good.
I don't think y'all trust it neither. I don't.
Hey, you heard it here first, dog.
Yeah.
That's coming straight from diehard Michigan fans who ain't missed a game in forever.
Hey.
Ever.
Who probably at a decent amount of these games. So, hey, that was it, y'all. We told y'all we was gonna take y'all around the horn, bring in some true blue Michigan fans. You know, we didn't have much to talk about with Northwestern. At least I'm hoping that's the situation.
We're looking ahead. We like that fun here.
Oh yeah, look, I'll tell you this now. We blow this one to Northwestern. I'll sign off now and tell y'all thanks for listening all the time that y'all have. No.
But this podcast is shut down. We lose
This
the
podcast
Northwest.
is officially over. So, y'all got anything else to add, man? Anything else for the greater good? And Twitter, Instagram, King, what's popping up?
Man, like I said, we love that fan interaction. You see us here, you see us everywhere. Hit us up at the Michigan Man Cave Podcast on iJizzle.
Ooh,
Check out YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe. Share it with a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Let's blow this thing up. Hit us up on Twitter. I already touched base with another Michigan fan, a young lady. She's trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have more fan interaction. Hopefully we have the State Boy on next week to talk a little junk. Tate's Tate. He want to hop on next week. So yeah, man, we like this fan interaction. I like this episode.
Let's go. If we ain't got nothing else, Killer Kale. Drop that.
Go blue, baby.
We go blue and we gonna check back in the
Hell to the victor's value.
7-0.
7.
Check back with y'all.